Hey crew, Harley here. Just want to touch base after August or October 6th, after Eddie Van Halen's passing, and just following up with some of the posts online and some of the news that just continues to come out. There's been no revelations or anything. Alex Van Halen came out today and said something to the effect of, and I'm paraphrasing, "Love you, Ed. See you on the other side." And that was about it. I think Alex and Ed were incredibly close. It was always those two, you know. I mean, no matter what happened with that band, different bass player, of course, that was Wolfgang, but vocalists would change. But Eddie and Al were always there together. They would crawl over broken glass for each other, it seemed. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that was it from him. I know Jenny Van Halen and his wife had had posted a few quite sad paragraphs on the passing, and Valerie Bertinelli actually. What I mean, if you read what she said about his impish grin and how much she loved him, that's clear. It's clear she was still in love with Eddie. So, but I mean, they'd stayed close over the years because of Wolfgang, and that's great, you know. His son's got, he's got Janny and he's got his mom and his uncle Al, and I'm sure a lot of friends in the industry to back him up. And he's got a solo album coming out where he's done all the instrumentation, so that should be fun to get into. I'll definitely be picking that up and doing a little review of it. It's apparently nothing like Van Halen, and there's just Wolfgang playing on the album. He plays all the instruments and does the singing, so that'll be, he's a talented kid. So it'll be a kid. He's not a kid anymore. He's, 30 years old now, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, the feedback has been, David Lee Roth posted some stuff. He's posted another picture now with what a great long ride it's been. Sammy and Mike posted a quick video today on YouTube after enduring Sammy's birthday show in Catalina. So there's that, and yeah, there's actually hair under there, a little bit anyway. But yeah, it's been a sad week. I mean, we've seen a lot of musical losses, and I mean, when you think about it, Mac Davis just passed away. Helen Reddy just passed away. My mom was a huge Helen Reddy fan. I remember her playing that when I was a kid. We just recently lost Tom Petty, and this year we lost Neil Peart from Rush, and then Eddie Van Halen, and forgive me for missing, there's so many more that have also passed away and were overshadowed by some of the bigger names. And realistically, I mean, if you take it into perspective, there's been a lot of people pass away from COVID. So I mean, it's horrible to just be sad over an Eddie Van Halen or a Neil Peart. But I mean, I've been going to Van Halen shows since '79. The first time I got a chance to see them in Western Canada. Been a huge fan ever since. I've got a copy of 1984 autographed on LP that I paid $400-500 to get put in a big shadow box frame downstairs in my basement, and it's always been one of my favorite pieces. So kind of takes on a special meaning now. Of course, I've got the regular LP and CDs, and so I saw all the tours right up through the Wolfgang days, 2012 and 2015. And how cool is that? I mean, Wolfgang got to tour with his dad, in one of the biggest rock bands ever. That's pretty freaking cool. So I guess, I mean, I'll tell you what, guys, when I do these videos, it's kind of just based purely on emotion. I'm saddened by the death of Eddie Van Halen, and this is kind of therapeutic. I'm angry at a political issue or something of that nature, and you know, I tend to be an emotionally driven creature. So I'm reactionary, and that's where the last video comes from. I'm a bit of a mess in that. But it's how I was feeling at the time. But like I said, I've been a fan since '79. And I mean a huge fan. Huge. Like I collected what I could. I bought every album. I went to every tour. I got gadgets. I got a No Bozos pin, and I bought the Van Halen jewelry, and I got my son a pair of the Eddie Van Halen Airwalk shoes. So yeah, it's gonna be. The music world got a little quieter on October 6th for me, and the whole point of this, I guess, is that it's so sad that he passed away, and I just can't believe it. It hits me personally every few minutes. I don't know what I would do if somebody I knew passed away like that. I mean, I have had relatives pass and friends, but I don't know. There was silence, and then there was Eddie's gone. When I was on Twitter, and I follow Wolfgang Van Halen, of course, and the tweet came up when I was sitting right in front of this computer looking at the screen, and I felt like my insides just turned in, just everything went wrong. Like I just went to mush. So I tend to take, my daughter always says that everything's got to be a 5 or 10 minute conversation with me, and seeing I'm at 7:05 now, it looks like we're getting closer to 10. But my point is, folks, ladies and gentlemen, music fans, music lovers, all you beautiful people out there, I feel enriched. I feel, I'm a secular person, but I'll use the word blessed. I feel blessed that I had the opportunity to not only live during the period of Eddie Van Halen, but see him live many times. Sometimes as close as, you're a Van Halen fan. Let's face it, you're trying to get stage left, right? You're trying to get in front of Eddie. Audience stage right. So that was where my tickets were. And one year we got like third row. It was amazing. So, you crush your way up there, and you put up with the human slaughterhouse, and you watch an amazing artist who is self-taught display his craft and blow your mind. So yeah, I'm blessed by the fact that I got to experience Eddie Van Halen and live through that period. So you know what, that's my takeaway now. Rather than just one of pure loss, it's one of, 'tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. I guess if you got to polish a turd, that's as good a way as any. Anyway, let's keep this ball rolling. I don't have a ton of subscribers. I think I've got 24 as of yesterday. I'm not in this for the money or anything else. I just like to get on here and run my mouth and share my opinions, and I welcome any feedback. You guys subscribe, click the bell. I'm going to start doing this a little more regularly. With all this COVID crap going on, we've got to do what we can to kind of stay in touch and keep updated, and just keep chatting. Twitter's been actually a pleasure lately, so that's the weirdest thing I've ever said. But anyway, that's where it is. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Social distance. Wear masks. Let's get through this. If we take it seriously, we'll get through it. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. Thank you for everything you gave us. Take care, everyone.